Hello students, I think you must have learned about the preparation of soil in our previous video, and now in this video we are going to talk about the sowing of seeds. The second step after preparation of soil, we have to select good and healthy seeds for good production of crop. So first of all we will select healthy seeds of good quality, and the seeds must be disease free so that we can get good and healthy crop. After this selection, we will sow the seeds. Seeds should be sown in the fields at proper depth and proper distance. The distance and depth should be proper so that they can get proper amount of air, water, nutrients, sunlight, and there will be no competition for all these things among the seeds, and these should not be so far apart also, without wastage of field space. That means the seeds should not be very close to each other, and neither they should be very far from each other. Now the question arises, how we can sow the seeds. It can be done manually, that is also called as the broadcasting. By spreading, a man can spread the seeds with his hands in the fields. This process is called as broadcasting. The second method is by use of seed drill. That is an implement and it is used for sowing seeds. Seed drill. After the sowing of seeds, the next step is to add nutrients to soil. That means in the previous soil, as all the nutrients have been absorbed by the previous crop, now before sowing the next, when we sow the next crop, it also needs nutrients, and that deficiency of nutrients is to be replenished. This is called as replenishment of soil, and we have to add nutrients to the soil now. It can be done by natural methods. Naturally can be there can be many methods which can add natural nutrients to the soil. First of them is field fallow. Field fallow means to leave the land free for one or more seasons. Means without sowing any crop, without sowing any seeds, without growing any crop, we have to leave the fields free, empty, so that they can regain the nutrients with the help of decomposers. You must have heard that decomposers help in the decomposition and they naturally add the nutrients to the soil. So, field fallow is a natural method by which the soil can be replenished. The second type of natural method of replenishing soil is crop rotation. Crop rotation means changing the crops in each season. Means to replenish the soil, after every season the crop is to be changed. If we continuously grow the same crop in the field, then it will absorb the same kind of nutrients from the soil, and the soil will get deficiency of that particular nutrient. So, to avoid this, crops are grown alternatively, one after the other crop. For example, wheat or rice that are grown in one season. We know that wheat and rice, they absorb nitrogen from the soil. So there will be deficiency of nitrogen after the growth of wheat and rice. So in the next season, we will change the crop, and any other leguminous crop like peanuts or pulses are grown to fulfill the demand of nitrogen, because the requirement of wheat and rice and the requirement of leguminous crop are different. As we know, we have learnt in our previous classes also that in the roots of leguminous crops, rhizobium bacteria are present, and these rhizobium bacteria, they convert the atmospheric nitrogen into water soluble nitrogenous compounds. That means that nitrogen which was absorbed earlier by the previous crop, this is regained to the soil by these rhizobium bacteria which are present in the root nodules of the leguminous crops. The third method of naturally regaining replenishment of soil is mixed cropping. In this mixed cropping, crops are grown together. Together means ek saath. They are grown together in the same field. For example, we can grow two crops together like leguminous crop, like pea, groundnut, along with the some non-leguminous crop like wheat or rice. Here, while sowing two crops together, we have to keep in mind that the nutritional requirements of these two crops must be different. That means the requirement of one crop is fulfilled by the another crop. As we know in our this topic also, in crop rotation also, there was change of, after every season we have to change the another crop. Here the target is same. One crop requirement is fulfilled by the another, but they are grown along with simultaneously in the same field in the same time. As the wheat, it will absorb nitrogen, then it's fulfilled by the leguminous crop. Then its deficiency of nitrogen in the soil will be fulfilled by the leguminous crop because of having the same reason that they are having rhizobium bacteria which will do nitrogen fixation and convert atmospheric nitrogen into the soluble nitrogenous compounds. Here also the target is same. So in this topic we have learned about how the seeds are sown and how we can add the nutrients to the soil in a natural methods. In our next topic we will learn how they are added artificially to the crop, how the nutrients are added artificially by using manures and fertilizers. We will study in the next topic.